man. Oh, there it comes. I'm gonna need some backup. This is getting pretty intense.
What on earth? Just use your diamond sword. Enough of this tomfoolery.
Welcome to Story Lab. This week, we're taking a look at the story of two people who needed someone to come through for them in a big way.
Well, he needs some help. Looks like I'm gonna have to hop online. Don't worry, help is on the way.
Hey, I'm Gabby.
And I'm Kayla.
We're talking about what it looks like to love like Jesus.
And I'm wondering, what do you see in that channel? You're not even playing a game. You're just watching someone else do it.
I don't know. I guess my brain needs a break sometimes.
Yeah, well, we all need stuff sometimes.
Like a nice sausage biscuit. Yes, we are a needy people.
Technically, you're a monkey.
A lab monkey.
Yes, but that is why I know that we all need protein for breakfast to improve blood sugar control.
True. Or else you'll need a nap.
Sometimes you need a smiley face Band-Aid.
And sometimes you just need chocolate.
Oh, way ahead of you, my lady. Here you are.
So much neediness.
Yes. But sometimes, my friends, you can meet a need by needing.
That makes no sense.
Well, sure it does. Here, I'll show you. On the tablets there, just search for Bready, Set, Go. Bready, Set, Go.
Aha, this kind of kneading.
Like kneading bread dough.
I have a friend who's feeling down, and my grandma always makes me fresh bread when I'm sad.
I say we need some bread ourselves.
You got it. Let's make it.
You have to warn me about this.
Today we're making bread.
This is all we need to knead?
Yep. First off, wash your hands really well. Step 1, add 4 cups of flour, a packet of instant yeast, and a half teaspoon of salt to a large bowl. Step 2, add 1 1/4 cups of warm water and mix it all up.
Ugh. This sticky mess is the opposite of warm, fluffy bread.
Let the dough sit for 10 minutes. And on to step 3. Sprinkle some extra flour on a large board. Turn out the dough onto the board and start to knead like this for about 5 minutes.
Kneading looks like messy work.
But so satisfying.
Bread dough contains gluten, which is a jumble of protein strands. When dough is kneaded, the protein strands unravel and form a strong network within a springy texture.
Ooh, I can see the dough changing.
Wanna try?
Kneading is a great way to release some frustration.
Looks like you needed to knead.
I see what you did there.
Yes.
Step 4. Once the dough is stretchy and springy, form it into a ball, place it in a bowl, and cover it with a towel. Then leave it to rise in a warm place for around 2 hours. 30 minutes to rise again, 40 minutes in the oven.
I'm gonna need something to do while we wait.
Speaking of which, it's time for...
All right, everyone, I've made some adjustments to lexicon, and I believe he's ready to tell us a Bible story. This true story is from Mark 5:21 through 43. Lex, commence with the animation and vocal render.
Of course, Edwin. Processing. People everywhere heard about the amazing things Jesus was doing. He healed people who were sick or couldn't walk, or had skin diseases. He had power over spirits that weren't from God. He even calmed a wild storm. So when Jesus crossed the Sea of Galilee with his friends, a huge crowd showed up to meet the boat. One of them was a man named Jairus, an important leader of the synagogue. When Jairus saw Jesus, he fell down at Jesus' feet and pleaded,
"Please come, my little daughter is dying. Place your hand on her to heal her, and she will live."
We don't know what Jesus had planned for the day, but he set it aside and went with Jairus, and so did the entire crowd. They were all jostling and packing in close to Jesus to see what he would do. But one woman in the crowd wanted something more. This woman had been sick for a long time with an illness that made her bleed. Think about how awful it feels to be sick for a few days. This lady had been sick for 12 years. She had spent all her money on doctors, but they couldn't help. Her sickness made her an outcast. She was weak and alone, without hope, until Jesus showed up.
I just need to touch his clothes. Then I'll be healed.
Reaching out, the woman touched the back of Jesus' robe, and immediately, everything in her body felt different. She knew that she had been healed.
Who touched my clothes?
Jesus' friends thought this was ridiculous.
You see the people, they're all crowding against you.
And you still ask who touched my clothes?
More like who hasn't touched your clothes.
But Jesus knew someone had been healed. He wanted to look her in the eyes and speak with her.
It was me. I knew. I just knew if I could touch your clothes, that would be enough.
Dear woman, your faith has healed you. Go in peace. You are free from your suffering.
Jesus completely healed this woman in an instant. After being sick and alone for so long, she had a whole new chance at life. But remember, Jesus was on his way to Jairus' house, where a girl was dying. Even as Jesus was speaking, several people from Jairus' house came running up.
Jairus, your daughter's dead. Why bother the teacher anymore?
This was terrible news.
Do not be afraid. Just believe.
When Jesus arrived at Jairus' house, things were chaotic. It was tradition for mourners to come and loudly grieve when someone died. People were already weeping and wailing. Jesus told them,
Why all this confusion and sobbing? The child is not dead. She's only sleeping.
What kind of awful joke is that?
Jesus sent the mourners outside. Only the girl's parents and 3 of Jesus' closest friends stayed with him as they went into the room where the 12-year-old girl lay. Jesus looked down at her and gently took her hand and said,
Little girl, I say to you, get up.
And she did. Right away, the girl got up and took a few steps. Everyone was amazed, speechless. Dead people do not just get up and walk. You can imagine the incredible reunion as Jairus and his wife hugged their daughter. Jesus told the group not to tell anyone what had happened. Then, before Jesus and his friends left, he told the girl's parents,
Give her something to eat.
The girl had not only been raised to life again, she was completely well. No matter how important Jesus' plans were, he always had time to stop and show God's love by helping someone in need. The end.
So here's the thing. Jesus shows love to people in need.
That means all of us.
And when we've experienced the love of Jesus, then we can pass it on to others in need.
With some encouraging words,
A helping hand.
or a homemade surprise. Okay, I know you're giving one away, but I need to try some.
That's why we baked too.
Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab. See you next time.
So delish.
I need butter.